Let me grab me a piece of paper so I can make sure I get myself online. Alright, so you got the third eye itself. Under taint. We'll just say it messes with the soul. Then the crown. Third eye in individuality. Faith. Let's do the zeal after there. Throat. Excuse me. I'm here to do a reading. It's more or less an energetic assessment for anybody who wants to stick around. But of course, I always put them up. But I know I'm not the only one to see this, but it is a lot of crazy sounding fucking information out here right now. It really is. It's like, how do some of y'all believe in some of the shit that y'all believe? And I'm not saying that everything is going to be, 100% false, but I think we have a lot of people out here who are taking shit out of context and they running too far with it. I mean, I think common sense has left the fucking building, to be honest. So let me finish this write-up real quick. And I'm just going to throw cards and just ask for a little bit of clarity based off of my perspective, my experience, and anything else that wants to offer any fucking guidance. Just, it is what it is, but I've been saying for a long time, and I've been having the, hey, what's going on, Laura? I've been having the realistic experience, especially since 2020, when I got that tasking to put together the Dragon's Wheel grid. It really exposed me to a lot of different things. I've been saying it for a long time. That helped me see it. The third eye is tainted as fuck. Our third eyes are under so much attack that we don't even perceive the attacks anymore. And really the attack is attachment. We attach our emotional centers, and really every chakra has some level of emotion. Every chakra field has some level of emotional energy attached to it because it is your energy emotion. So, yeah, two more chakras, the root and the earth star. What I was taught and what I was exposed to and what I honor is that if the third eye is attached to a faulty illusion, what it perceives to be real, in other words, if it's attached to an illusion, then it's only going to try and build based off of that illusion, which quite often is delusional. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw the first card because, again, I honor source theory. I honor that we're all one thought in separation, learning to think itself from individual perspective. One being split into an infinite amount of many, having an infinite amount of experiences based off of the choices of those perceived individuals. I can create as many choices as I want to, just like you can create as many choices as you want to. But at the end of the day, if you unraveled the cord, there would only just be one existence. Don't fuck with that too tight if it confuses you. So the third eye itself, the perception of that energy, before you start getting into individual choices, the perception of that energy is going to still have an imprint of how every other energy center is being viewed by you, by me, and anybody else. So let's see what happens. I'm shuffle the cards. I'm going to ask for what is really going on with the fucking third eye itself, outside of the individual human, but the third eye of, let's just say, the collective consciousness. Y'all motherfuckers crazy, just straight up. I mean, I'm sorry. Y'all motherfuckers waiting to turn blue. Y'all telling motherfuckers to go jump in the ocean, but because you're a carbon-based being, you gonna survive. Y'all motherfuckers out here talking about y'all gonna have x-ray vision. They're gonna be flying around. Y'all need to stop. Really. I wish y'all knew how the fuck y'all sound. And then you got other motherfuckers supporting this shit. Okay, so, again, perspective reading. Your experience is your experience, so good luck in your fucking delusions. I mean, your illusions. I mean, your reality. There is no truth in this realm, but there's a lot of fucking lies. There is no truth in this realm because everything is based off of perspective, but there are clear illusions, delusions, and lies. So, what is wrong with the fucking third eye that's got some of you motherfuckers out here looking like straight boo-boo the fool? Holy shit, you're under fucking manipulation. And this is the me card. This is the wizard card, the king of fire. If the king of fire is on reverse, been saying this shit for a long time, you're in a phoenix cycle. You're on fire. Your mind is on fire. You've already been burnt. But instead of stop, dropping, and rolling and putting yourself back together, you're carrying your fucking delusions with you. So the third eye is already under manipulation. It has already been placed into duality. Two, where it was already placed into duality, duality has now become its trap. Whatever, and I said this at the beginning, whatever the third eye has been fed is what the third eye attaches to, and then from there you develop your own personal perspectives, perceptions, discernments, accepted reality. So the third eye itself, and this is going to come up in every fucking card for every chakra that I throw, it's already under manipulation. If you go somewhere and you already under manipulation, but you continue your journey under manipulation, trying to find peace in manipulation, the only thing that was still there, yeah, manipulation. So we'll go down the chakra field. I'm not going to, and again, as a practitioner myself and a certified chakra balancer and all this other shit, y'all do what y'all do, really. You have to learn to disengage from some of the shit we got taught as you become more aware of your own energy. So I'm not going to play this game of universal gateways and stellar gateways and cosmic gateways and crystal gateways. No, I will honor the energetic field around the human vessel itself, but I'm going to start with the Zeal chakra, the one that's behind you, because the one that's behind you is the one that's keeping you wound up. Remember them little toys? For people my age, you had the little wind up toy and then the little thing go jumping around the table. That's really all we are. We have been wound up, fed information that is locked into our mind. Hell, what was the name of that damn show that came on a few years ago? It might still be on. Lock and Key with the little kid. And they get the key and they unlock something in the back of their mind and then they can travel into different dimensions and shit. Whatever. So we'll start with the Zeal chakra, aka also known as the mouth of God or the well of dreams. The well of dreams. In here is where all of your dreams are caught. But yet this whole existence is a dream. It's a psychosomatic experience. So what's going on with the Zeal chakra? Because it's already going to be attached to the manipulation that has been fed into the third eye. And now every experience in that Zeal chakra has every version of you that has been recorded in this meat suit. That's the way the Zeal chakra works. Every version of you, every imprint of all your gifts, every imprint of all your experiences exists within that Zeal chakra. So everything that you've already done was already under manipulation, but you're storing it in here. And there's your Phoenix. You're storing it in here and you're learning to rejoice in now everything that you think is actually your world. It's really everything I just said. You got burnt. You got placed on fire from within, and now you're just trying to find a safe world where you can turn that phoenix into a goddess. You can be the maximum expression of energy as a phoenix. You're already on fire. And just for clarity's sake, I'll double check, because now once you have entered into the Zeal chakra, now the correlated effect with your Zeal chakra with your human third eye, your honor and division. You are now starring in this world. You're now going to try and star in this world where this world is going to show you all that you want to see. When, remember, initially, what was the problem? Manipulation. All you're seeing is the manipulation. You're just trying to manifest the manipulation into the greatest form of abundance. Your soul star. In the perceptions of most practitioners, your soul star is, I think, 18 inches above your head. There is one that some people buy into, the causal chakra and all that other shit. But your soul star is the imprint of where you come into existences and split yourself into alternates and all this other stuff. So it's just kind of like a fucked up version of the Zeal chakra, only it is a splitting point to where you can still tap into the alternate yous. The zeal point is, holy shit, all of the alternate yous are already within me. Defer to your own level of resonance. So the soul star says, here I can become divided but yet still connected. I can become divided but yet still connected. You'll fuck around and find out that that mindset of thinking that you are divided and connected all at the same time, when really this is all you, means that you really are under manipulation, and that will become your limitation. Because here we go with that division again. That 3, your thoughts will become 6. Your sense of balance, that which you love, your foundation, your trauma. So the third eye in that aspect is now going to tap into your soul star, where you're coming in and splitting yourself into dimensionality. And it ain't gonna do nothing but distract you. It ain't gonna do nothing but distract you, because now you are only seeing yourself in separation and trying to find the better pieces of the separation to proclaim wholeness. Same shit you hear me say all the time. It's just a fucking distraction. It's a 2 and an 8. You are only seeing yourself in struggle. You are only seeing yourself under manipulation. So from there, you go into the crown chakra. Within this human vessel, this meat suit, this solar powered meat suit, where we have allowed our higher consciousness to reside, where we have allowed our soul to enter into separation. Whatever wears the crown controls the vessel, or whoever controls the crown controls the vessel. So the best way to control the crown, if you're not aware of yourself and you're not using your own energy, you're using the energy that's been provided to you. That goes back into these other cards where your distractions now become your motivation. You now think that the sun is greater than you. You now think that these signs are greater than you. You now think that the numbers are greater than you. You now think that there's a God greater than you. You now think that there's a demon greater than you. You now think that everything's greater than you, which means you've already placed yourself in subservience, which means you don't wear your own crown. So whatever is sending you the greatest signal will become the controller of your third eye. So in this crown, something is already controlling you. 2 cards trying to stick together. I have to honor that. It's 2 things. Your fear, that fear of everything that you're seeing is controlling you. And that separation that we were initially talking about in that well of dreams, your zeal chakra, that's what's controlling you. Your fear of being in separation by trying to go through the separation to get back to wholeness, that's what's controlling you. That's what's wearing your crown. And then remember, your third eye was already in the manipulation. Our higher sense of a collective third eye was already under separation, and it's got your power. The sun card. The sun card in reverse. The sun card in reverse means you've now entered into agreement with death. Because I am no longer the most powerful being in my existence. I can get killed by everything else that I think is greater than me. Or I'll kill myself trying to get to it. And that can go all kind of ways, but I'm not finna fuck with y'all on it. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Delusional motherfuckers. Really. So going into the third eye on the individual. Your crown, remember, whoever controls the crown controls you. Your crown has been controlled by fear and the idea of separation itself. You are a star here. You are the star in the story, and you're only trying to find the best way to make the story better for you. So that means my third eye is now attached in the separation, and I just want to go through the struggle. Remember, the initial third eye of collectivity was you are already under manipulation, and you ain't gonna do nothing but burn yourself. So the third eye says you ain't gonna do nothing but burn yourself. And you'll get out here and make choices that's gonna burn you. The Wheel of Fortune. You ain't gonna do nothing but burn yourself. You're going to play the Lilith game. You're going to choose between the knife and the gun. You're going to choose between subservience or captivity. Neither one of them motherfuckers are for you. It's still your energy, but you don't understand your own energy, so something else is telling you how to think. So your third eye is already basically the field of choices. Your third eye says, I'm under manipulation. Let me make choices between the things that I've been presented with and find the ones that work out better for me. Your journey. 7. Let me find the ones that work out better for me by giving them my time and my energy and creating this whole fucking experience. Resonance only. So your third eye is just as fucked in this realm because it is a tool of separation and it is a presenter of choices. Your third eye, as I've been saying for a long time, it's a television tube. How many motherfucking channels do you have? And again, I've been saying this. Some of y'all got direct TV. Y'all got 999 channels. because you keep taking in information from tainted sources. And this is the whole problem with this reading. Taking in information from tainted sources and letting it meet the taint that you've already met, and trying to unwind the taint that's already within you by using the taint that just got in you. The only fucking common denominator was taint. Let go of all this bullshit out here so that you can see which bullshit in here really ain't serving you no fucking more. And then let go of that. Or hold on to this shit and keep trying to bring in more shit to counter it. Law of motherfucking attraction that y'all motherfuckers don't understand. If I'm holding on to shit within me, traumas, then I'm only going to attract somebody who has traumas within them. But why they ain't ready for me? Because you ain't ready to face yourself. You're only trying to face the battles within you that you've learned to let go of, while you harbor the ones that you still scared to fucking face. Your faith chakra. I got faith that it's going to work out. The universe got me. God got me. The Orishas got me. The ancestors got me. Blah, blah, blah got me. But you ain't got yourself. Because you're already in manipulation and you're already burning yourself. Holy shit. The last person I'm going to trust is me. That's what most people will say. If I'm burning myself, the last person I'm going to trust is myself, and I'm going to invest in something higher. So your faith chakra, right between your eyes, means that I don't see what's going on, and I have no fucking chance of seeing what's real. Linda. Wrongdoing. You justify your separation. Your faith, I justify separate myself from God because God ain't never let me down. Let your common sense kick in on that one. God, you've let yourself down because you made somebody else higher than you. So your third eye says, holy shit, you under manipulation. You burning yourself and you don't see yourself as great enough for putting out the fire. Create somebody else that can save you. Create somebody else that can save you. The Tower card in reverse. You are Kalima. You are already one step away from destruction. You are one step away from destruction because you are honoring the chaos within you that says, holy shit, I'm destroying myself. And instead of fixing it, you're going to wait on something to come and do it for you. I'm going to wait on something to do it for me by giving it my energy. I'm going to use my power, your throat chakra, your manifestation chakra. I'm going to manifest everything I speak and everything I think. That's the perfect trap. Remember, the third eye says you're trapped and you're under manipulation. What's the best way to use the energy under manipulation? Is to make you think and speak on what you now think you know. The whole basis of this reading, the same dumbass bullshit I hear of somebody coming to save us and somebody gonna do this and somebody on that. What the fuck are we doing for ourselves? What the fuck individually are you doing for yourself to take yourself out of the needing to be saved in the first place? Except for giving your energy to the same shit that's destroying you. You might as well go vote. We shall overcome. See, one day they're going to stop abusing us and they're going to learn to love us, even though we learning not to love ourselves more and more each day. But it's worth not loving us because the motherfuckers that's been abusing us for centuries might learn to love us eventually. Oops. Sitting up, sleep. The thoughts have fooled you. 3, the thoughts that you keep communicating with, that third eye under manipulation, done fooled you. Because you think that you have to invest in somebody else saving you when the only thing you need to invest in is saving yourself. But your third eye is going to manipulate that. Because it's however much passion you have, that's what's going to burn you. If you're more passionate about something coming over and saving you than you are about making sure that I don't become enslaved from within, it'll tell your tale. So right there, you're going to manifest based off of that throat, that power chakra, based off of how much energy you keeping for yourself and how much you really willing to sell away. So the power chakra really is the power chakra. Your words will tell your motherfucking tale. Your life will tell your tale. And your life is a summation of your choices. Your choices are an extension of your power. Your power comes from your thoughts and your actions. So you get right there and you kind of caught within this meat suit at that point. Whatever you've given passion is now going to become the basis for how I see myself in this manipulated experience of being human. Not a human being, just being human. And that is my center of attachment. That is my higher heart. This is where I've hired myself into this existence, and it's going to be the telltale between the separation of myself in divinity and the lowering myself in humanity. Aimlessness. You should never lower yourself in the first place. You should never lower yourself. But if all I know is I'm a human and I'm going through something and I won't get off of the stage of this universe, me in a story of myself based off of my choices, if I can't disengage from seeing myself in this story based off of my choices, then I want my choices to choose better for me. See, I chose God to be my savior, so I'm going to wait and trust on his undying and unchanging hand. Distracted and under manipulation. Because you shared your power, what now controls you. If you share your power with what you create, and now what you created is now stronger than you, did you not just enslave yourself? Strike that from the record, your honors. They'll find a way to justify that shit because they're already under manipulation anyway. Why? Because their hearts is attached to this fucking cycle. Their heart is attached to the third eye, and the third eye is already under manipulation. It's basically the I synced it, I want it, and I ain't gonna let it go. The heart chakra has said, holy shit, I have placed value in what I have identified with, and if I see it as worthy of having me, I will move heaven and earth, create it, to get it. So the heart chakra says, holy shit, I'm attached. I'm attached, but what are you attached to? You're attached to the manipulation. And you will embrace it. It will become your struggle. Those thoughts that already have you under manipulation, those threes, will become five. The things that move you. And 3 + 5 is 8. 8 is a struggle. 8 is an infinity wheel. 8 is an Ouroboros circle. 8 is you. 8 the fuck up. Because you embrace all the shit that is out here clearly manipulating you. And instead of disengaging and saying, holy shit, that shit don't even sound right, you find a way to make it feel good. Why? Because your third eye is real strong in the manipulation that you will now manipulate yourself. Trying to keep that stability. I just want to keep these thoughts stable. What was the thought? Manipulation. I'm already under manipulation, and because I embrace the manipulation, don't you dare try and take it from me, says the heart. Why? Because I'm attached to it. Without realizing, within the solar plexus, I have attached my energy into the manipulation, which means I'm the fucking power source. In essence, I'm the sun. When you get to the solar plexus, everything that's manipulating you cannot manipulate you if you take your power back from it. It's you. Everything that's moving you is you. You're the abuser. It can present, and as I told you earlier, it can present the choice to take your energy. But if you choose not to give it your power, what the fuck? But most of y'all can't get to that level of taking your power back. You want it to give it up freely. You want it to give it up freely. And you will sit there and drown waiting to be saved. The patience card. I'm going to be patient and I'm going to wait on the Lord. I'm going to wait on the ancestors. I'm going to wait on the universe. I'm going to wait on Mickey Mouse. But don't want to do nothing for yourself, or doing something for yourself based off of the manipulation. And instead of saying, you know what, the manipulation was the whole fucking problem, let go of that shit altogether and see what's really there. See what's really there. The sacral says, holy shit, this is the center of emotion, energy and motion. Before I fuck around and move, 55, before I fuck around and move into this field of manipulation, let me see how much of this manipulation really is me. I'm not going to throw the 55 in there. I already know what it's going to say. The 55 is the wave of experiences. It just wants you to show up and make a choice. But we'll stick with this. The sacral says you're going to make a choice based off of what you want your energy to move into. But what was the initial problem? Your energy is already under manipulation. If my energy is already under manipulation, is it smart for me to move? The answer is no. But most people are going to move anyway. You're going to move right back into the field of limitations. You move right back into that soul star, right back into the field of separation. I moved so that I can control what was separating me. You understand that? That's like two people over there arguing with you. Ain't neither one of them touching you, but they over there arguing with you. Well, I'm going to go over there and tell one of them to stop so that they can stop controlling my energy. You just lost control of your energy by going over there and giving it to them. Well, see, I ain't no punk. You ain't a punk, but you a fool. Why? Because your third eye says I'm under manipulation and I must face all manipulation, except for the fact that can't nobody manipulate me without my choice. without my choice. My free will to fool myself. My free will to trick myself to give something or someone my energy that they ain't fucking deserving of. But you can make justifications and excuses. That gets into your root chakra. That gets into where, holy shit, fight or flight. See, if you fucking with me and making me feel scared, then I have the right to defend myself. Yeah, you got the right to defend yourself, but you should have the responsibility to make sure you ain't really in danger. He talking about me. Did that hurt you? Yeah, it hurt my ego. So your root is tied into your ego that says energy, let's go. Energy, let's generate and let's operate into this manipulated field so we can figure out what's really going on. When the whole trick was, hi, this manipulated field in front of you is designed to take your energy. If you ain't smart enough to sit still and not give it in the first place, you're a willing subject for the whole fucking trap. Your root chakra, fight or flight, says, come on and get in this trap. Come on, get in this trap. Let me have your fire. Let me have your fire. See me and move. 2, see me. 5, move. Come on and move. And wherever you move, 2 + 5 is 7, that will be where I find you. That will be where you have to become aware from. But if I'm only being guided by my fear, my fight or flight responses, am I not already in danger? My third eye is already under manipulation, and my root chakra is easily manipulated. Oops. Easily manipulated. Now you're caught in the 77 field. That was a reading I tried to do the other day before the internet went out. The 77 field, the master spiritualist caught in between illusion and reality and don't give a fuck about which one is real as long as you get what you want to see. That's a root chakra function. As long as I feel safe. Safe mode. As long as I feel safe within this experiment that is already under manipulation, I will control, alter, and delete anything that does not make sense to me and grab a hold of everything else that makes me feel like I'm the most powerful being in this manipulation. But yet, even the most powerful being in the manipulation is manipulated. Earth star. Bound to the manipulation. You are starring in Earth, where it is a battleground of manipulation, trying to tell you, stop giving your energy. Stop going through these fucking experiences. You are Earth star. You are bound to this realm of choices. And as long as you keep choosing this realm of movement, alleged movement, instead of the stillness and wholeness of yourself, the only thing manipulating you is you. The only thing that's manipulating you is you. You keep on holding on to your fear of being still that you're now willing to go fight the manipulation. If somebody offer you poison, do you have to take it? Some of y'all will say yes. Because your thoughts are a reflection of what you keep communicating with. And if you keep communicating with fools and stupid ass people who out here with this dumbass ideology that somebody's going to come save them, or that your DNA is going to magically pop out with new fucking powers, or that all this other fantastical dumbass shit that y'all keep on embracing, you'll get what you fucking keep on manifesting. You'll keep on manifesting the same manipulated dumbass ideologies and false ass knowledge that you have not made gains in, and wonder why you keep fucking suffering with goddamn depressions and inconsistency. You're doing it to yourself. Wake the fuck up. Really.